Okay.
Probes to eat the infection out. No, you're right. That would be gross.
I take on your side quest, Arthur, except... So here's where we can access...
Another hint? What am I, the Riddler?
Use free play switches to activate super free play in the hub areas. In this mode, you can swap to any character you've collected by pulling up the grid. As a character with a gadget wheel, select the extra characters icon at the top to access the grid. You're up against it. This game's very funny.
Where shall we land?
Gotham City, I guess.
Man, what if I hit something?
You no need be scared, Robot Man. Bundy, believe me. I hope Superman is all right. I'm so worried about him.
I'm sure he's fine. That lovely Batman will save him.
Never thought I'd say this, but I liked you guys better before.
What?
Alright.
What happened?
I had to save you. Again.
You mean after I saved the Earth?
Whatever. Let's go.
Wait, the Eiffel Tower doesn't look quite right.
It's fine. Come on.
There, that's better.
I said I think we should go.
You deprived me of your world. Now, I will have to be content with your cities. A trinity of pathetic superfools. You're only delaying the inevitable.
Hey, delaying the inevitable is our specialty.
Je suis Batman.
Well, we already have one viewer right now. How about that, Napoleon? Is it just me, or are the superhero requirements much more demanding here? Imagine what the gendarmes have to say about this. Giant superheroes wrecking their beloved Paris. Oh, you're not like me sitting on your couch. Where will you go if not for your couch? Oh, outside. Of course there's a ceiling. Right.
The world's finest heroes are still no match for Brainiac.
Careful! It looks like that shrink ray has a reverse mode.
Of course it does.
Batman, don't you have a suit that goes underwater or something?
It just so happens that there's a Wayne Tech truck I might be able to source it from.
Okay, enough with the fashion show. Get in that river and look around already.
Again, the scuba suit used to be Robin's, yet it's Batman's here. Okay. We'll say it's amazing that it's gone so long without without anyone commenting. I mean, I can think of a few reasons why a couple of people I know wouldn't comment. I mean, well, they're probably at work or for some other reason have me on in the background while they're doing other things. Well, right. None of us have shovels. Yeah, I've got 2 viewers. This level was a pretty clever way to advertise those mini architecture sets. I still have Big Ben, which appears in this level. Well, you have to wonder... I know I posited a theory, like, some time ago about how Warner Brothers mandated a focus on Brainiac for their video game offerings in the mid to late 2010s. My only real evidence for that being, well, this and Injustice 2, both focusing on Brainiac. Kind of cool to get some view of Earth levels, some Earth levels that take place outside of Gotham or Metropolis. Yeah, I mean, I get why DC isn't so... Brainiac was already teased at the end of Lego Batman 2. I mean, yeah, I get that, but... you have to wonder how late into production that was done. One thing I should probably do is Uh, oh my god. I figured that was a mini kit. But we're still only so far into superhero, so anyway, yeah, I get why DC isn't so reliant on real world locations as Marvel is, so that they can make the settings as much of a character as their denizens. But, I don't know, that will mean that there's a lot more effort that will have to go into believability. Oh, for... I think this might have been my favorite level in the game. And again, I suppose that ties into my that ties a bit into my point. If you're thinking about what you were talking about in regards to, you know, the fact that
You still persist? I think you're confusing bravery with outright foolishness.
how this is one of the... You know when you do that Love Planet mission in free play? Maybe you should pick player 1 or 2 characters who are lovers. Do you have a favorite ship in the game? I don't know if I'd say about like the actual DC characters, but maybe I could map onto them. Based on like other roles the voice actors have done, if not, if they're actually married in real life, like Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham are here. And if Johnny Young Bosch had been someone, I could do Wonder Woman standing in for Rise Kujikawa, and so she can have her I was thinking Green Arrow and Black Canary, or Nightwing X Starfire, or Ivy X Harley. I think of them all, I'd probably go for Harley and Ivy.
We've got to stop him. I wasn't planning on giving up just because he suggested it.
You know, being us was sitting us down, eh?
Hey, the buses here are bright red.
And the taxi cabs are black. I kind of like this place.
I'm still faster than the trains here, right?
Why don't you put that to the test next time when we roll up here? Great choice, man. Especially since Ivy can actually give a kiss of death to the Zamoran warriors. I will say one thing. I think there might be a mini kit that specifically requires Ivy. And also Westman versus Namor Catwoman. The teasing was glorious. Again, I wouldn't know, I haven't seen the show. But to be fair, I suppose the main reason they would want to focus on Adam West Batman so much in this game is if it had been tied up in like rights issues for so long until now. There's the Big Ben set I told you about, one I have. This one. I don't know if it's still the one that's used for like the ideas, the architecture, the subset of ideas. I'm not sure, I think so, but I have my doubts about whether it's still the one that's being used for architecture ideas. I think this was close to in time for the 50th anniversary of the show. All right, fair enough. That's as good of a reason to as any. Anyway, before we got here, I was pointing out that the scuba suit, something that was Robin's in the first game, is Batman's here. And more than that, the scuba functionality was associated with the hazard suit in the second game, so you have to wonder if it still applies here. Just like the Arctic suit, the scuba suit was also included in a set as one of Batman's suits. It was a cheap little set. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Over the weekend, I was at a Collectorverse, which is an event with like that's sort of convention-esque with how many. I DM'd you the set. I'll have a look at it certainly later, but right now I'm thinking about how at the Collectorverse event I went to at the weekend, which I got a Clone Wars Zero Venator set for $300. Granted, he gave me a 50% discount because of $50 discount. I meant because some of the pieces are more fragile than others, but I can actually. I can't bring down Big Ben. Heck yeah, that sounds great. I love buying old Lego. I suppose it was the one with Palpatine or the one with Yularen. I haven't had time to open it and check it out, and well, but
Settle down, Superman. We need to figure out a way to take out Brainiac.
incredibly, Scuba Suit Robin was actually in another set later on. So that's a rare thing that originated in the game and then made it into a set. You gotta love when that happens, don't you? My favorite LEGO DC set has to be Scarecrow Harvest of Fear. It includes a gas mask Batman, which felt like it should have been a suit in the games, especially since poison immunity is an ability. DMG that set too. that a monument to the Great Fire of London? I mean, the main thing the Stuart era is known for... There's something you should know about trophy hunting in this game. If it's anything like the achievements on Steam, you'll need the DLCs for some of them. Yeah, I do have all of the DLCs at the ready. But I think the way the way achievements work on Steam is more akin to how achievements work on Xbox. That PlayStation is kind enough to separate trophies by like update or DLC they released, so you don't have to get everything in order to go for the platinum.
No one can stop the mighty Brainiac! No one!
Is that Battersea? I mean, I know someone who's been there and...
This can't be happening to me. I'm on television.
So... At least London had its poison sludge contained into that one building, as opposed to Gotham, where everyone leaves their toxic sludge lying about. Turn to gas mask Batman and swim through.
Once again, I find myself in need of some superhero assistance.
What the hell are you doing over here, you blithering idiot? Move! There we go, thank you. Alright. Now, where were we? I suppose that's an appropriate thing for him to say because, well, I think the only time Sephiroth has really given it everything is in like the safer phase of the actual finale of the actual Final Fantasy VII.
There. Brainiac's going to shrink the palace.
So rich with history. This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Not this time. And this time you won't escape.
Never have time for this.
Nice reference. Obi-Wan should join the Justice League, but then again,
I am an android. I can't feel emotions. But I don't like any of you.
Green Arrow's already in it.
Funny. I thought it'd be bigger.
It will be once we've righted everything.
Haven't you learned by now? There is no stopping me.
Then I guess you haven't learned that we don't give up so easily.
It is useless to resist. The Earth and its cities will be mine.
We can't attack him in this form. There's gotta be another way.
If we could redirect that shrink ray back towards him.
I think Brainiac deserves a taste of his own medicine.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Quickly, we won't have long before he recovers.
You fools!
That showed him. Let's finish this metal monster.
Such pitiful creatures! You're not worthy of facing Brainiac!
Superman and Wonder Woman fly. Brainiac. Why do I hear boss music? Something's up! what boss thing would be associated with anyone Laura Bailey's been?
No! Dare to attack Brainiac?
Watch this.
How is this possible? It's already too late! Your planet belongs to me now!
You have to wonder what each city thinks about having, like, what would be relative to it, oversized mini kits. Because, well, now we can get them.
I am Brainiac! I am not programmed to fail! Computer, identified. This time, I won't let you stop me.
You're up against it. I am Brainiac! I am not programmed to fail! And just how many machines are... Okay, I can see why I'd want that gas mask Batman as like a suit somewhere.
Online, good. We need to locate Brainiac. Can you help from up there?
You also see the one with Scuba Batman. Well, I can see where the suit here comes from. I'll give you that. Kind of like that the sets dictate which direction the games go. Also, kind of weird Supergirl didn't have a bigger role in this game, considering that she was in the same set as Brainiac's ship. Well, assuming it's the same ship, it's the same UFO styled ship as the one in Lego Batman 2. Maybe they thought it unnecessary, given that, well, she was already the reward for the final gold brick door that requires all gold bricks. Also, Supergirl was such a disappointing reward for the final gold brick door in Lego Batman 2. Saving Brainiac for that would have made much more sense. Well then, who would you replace the, the terminal boss in the park with?
Brainiac is heading for Gotham, Batman.
Right.
Fine. This one. Oh, this one. Flash, you probably want to put those back. Okay. Can I have your belt?
Where are all the poor people?
They're probably hiding inside. Afraid we're gonna stomp on them.
Oh, I love you guys.
Look, it's Brainiac.
Ah, it's a giant skull. Ah!
I cannot get Get away from them!
Could put an extra baddie into the park, I don't know, say Firefly.
Attack, my minions! Attack!
You're, not gonna turn evil on me, right, Luthor?
Of course not. How could I not help someone who's been filled with so much fear?
Okay. In that case, help me stop Brainiac. But please?
Oh, did I tell you about the fact that Cyborg... that fact about Cyborg from the original Teen Titans comics? I assume it has something to do with his characterization here. Remember, this is the 80s. Beast Boy joked that Cyborg should play in Star Wars 3 as C-3PO's brother. Who knew that Cyborg played Baby Luke Skywalker in Revenge of the Sith? You did say that, I think. To be honest, the red helmet in the magnet suit is a good look for him. Alright, this is one of the few levels that take place in Gotham, yet neither of the characters you're playing is associated with this city. It is a fair point.
That was louder than I thought it was gonna be.
Well, what do you expect? Oh, come on. So many attract gubbins. What? Also ironic that even though this level takes place in Gotham, we are not using any Danny Elfman music for it. Yeah, that's probably the weirdest part. That Danny Elfman is, as you put it, so Gotham coded, yet his score is only in one level set in Gotham. Okay. Right, I have enough attract gubbins to fill the thing, but where is the thing? I still remember the first time I played Superman in Lego Batman 2. He was so much more powerful than every Lego game character before. Game changer in the truest sense of the word. And I suppose that, coupled with his march being played as you take flight, is why his taking flight is a trophy.
Debris. I wouldn't want it lying around in my city. We should clean it up.
Yeah, we could make something to fight Brainiac, but I'm not sure. Don't listen to me.
In Lego Batman 2, it only played in the overworld. Yeah, it did. And thus it was much less intrusive, I'll give you that.
We should throw this at Brainiac's ship. But I wouldn't like that if it happened to me.
We've got to throw it to stop Brainiac, but what if I miss?
If you're that worried about it, leave it to me. Alright. Boosh!
We got him! Does he look mad at us?
Oh, I do hope he's all right. Let's send him a present to say we're sorry.
I do love a good carnival. The games, the rides, oh, there's so much fun!
Well, now we've got a Danny Elfman cue that... Now we're hearing a Danny Elfman cue that makes sense, and it's the... And it's the one the games have always associated with the Joker in some way, shape, or form. Oh, what have we here? Danny Elfman plus a character and a location that are both relevant to said music? Maybe the editors finally learned proper music placement. That's what it feels like. Well, not to mention that this amusement mile is more or less a metric, but yo, I had that glow-in-the-dark skeleton horse there. At this point, I really have to expand my space in order to be able to fit as much Lego as you have to in space I can store it. This music makes you want to go, tell me, Brainiac, did you ever dance with the devil in the pale music? Brainiac, I am an android. I am not programmed to dance with any religious figures. Trust me, I do not have enough space for all my Lego. Brainiac's ship is probably shrinking stuff in the basement as we speak. I think Joker has some of the best finishes, or at least some of the most stylish. Which I suppose is kind of appropriate given how appropriately he's themed all of his gadgets. Finally, also got some good finishes. Kind of violent for this game, but you too. Actually, do you know how to unlock Firefly? I assume he's in something of a side quest. Should I tell you? Well, considering that I'm not gonna see it for a long while, since all the red bricks are in the levels again. So when I get to the point of where I have to worry about like actual completion, they're going to take priority. Because, well, we want the red bricks sooner rather than later, don't we? So should I tell you or not? It's up to you, really. I probably don't mind. Because odds are he's either a character token in the levels or found from a side quest or something. Yeah, you find his icon in the post-game. He doesn't even get a proper quest, which is weird since he's portrayed as one of the main baddies of this game. Yeah, that is weird. Oh. He's actually in the first row like the other main characters, rather than being listed alphabetically like the side characters. He gets a whole bunch of unique animations too. A speedster... Nope, speedsters are not immune to being crushed. But I'm guessing... Yep, they're agile. Oh, looks like the flash wasn't fast enough! Whoa.
This fight'll be over in a flash.
You blithering idiot, Barry. Yes, I wanted you to stay up there so that we were ready for when the... So we get Deathstroke and Deadshot as token characters in this level. The set that came with Deadshot was cool though.
We'll meet again. Oh, why do I suddenly love the name Ferris?
I wanted a Ferris wheel, but I'll build something even better. Stop before I make some.
Oh, is Brainiac's ship part of this master build? Ferris, like in Ferris Boyle?
Let's give Brainiac a closer look at our lovely roller coaster.
The guy who screwed over Mr. Free?
Fine.
Sure, whatever. Now watch this.
You got to press the button to stop Brainiac. I wanted to press it.
That's my bloody joy, Buzzer.
This all work out for best.
Stop being so optimistic, Grundy. You're cramping my bad girl image.
Cheetah, we need Grundy's optimism. Now more than ever. I bet there's something in those botanical gardens we can use.
Right. Just need to get that giant plant out of the way. Let's find the roots.
Solomon Grundy hoped that root not far away.
Oh, now, this is the area I was thinking of where there's a mini kit like that you need specifically Ivy in order to go for. While the Botanical Gardens and Fairgrounds appear in all 3 LEGO Batman games, I don't think the sewers were in 2. I think the closest we got to the sewers in 2 was on here. The Danny Elfman music sounds really cool again. I'll tell you one thing, what's with this game? What's with this game's for Grundy? I mean, Cyborg's one thing, but at least he had an appearance in a proper set. Maybe they wanted to give Fred Tatasciore like a major role, because like he's a big name. This game's love for Grundys. Sorry, I got a word there. Nikolai! You destroy all! Alright, what suits does Robin have that can give him? Does Grundy... No, I thought not. Why does the camera follow the rock that was thrown? Dive suit. Well, this gives him the... So this lets him both dive and laser. Right. It's a weird design for the dive suit. Yeah, I know. I mean, he already has Dr. Fate's helmet in place of, like, a mind control suit, so... Alright, well, there's Superhero. Anything I can do about the Adam West imperil? How much recoil does the... Well, I'm guessing that's what the thing to blow up is. Right. Sorry, Ivy. I get how much of your thing the green is, but Brainiac is a much bigger threat.
The plant's retracting. Grundy, can you find anything to use against Brainiac?
Solomon Grundy hopes so.
Brainiac is a bigger threat than we could ever dream of being.
Wow, that's just what we need. Guess all that hoping worked, Grundy.
I call it luck.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Observe. Boosh!
You can't escape me!
Oh man, I would love to get that ship.
For now, focus on containing it, alright?
Run out, Brainiac!
There's so many of them! More to love!
I'll take them all on!
I'll save a few for me. It's the real Brainiac! He's getting away!
I need more angry Wonder Woman, to be honest. Well, what's a good angry Laura Bailey role?
Gotham will soon be just another tiny city to add to my collection from other worlds.
We need to act quickly.
Quickly? That's my specialty. Mine! No one else can act quickly except for me!
Remind me, when was the last time you raced Superman? This music track is kind of annoying, to be honest. Compare that to the Lego Indie 2 Batman boss music, which I believe is only used once in the entire game. Is that the same way that the Million Stud bonus in LEGO Batman 2 did Wayne Tower?
Don't plan any parties just yet, Flash.
Firing a giant laser. It's just so aggravating.
Wonder Woman, your bracelets could come in handy here.
Interesting that that signal in the sky is brick built. Usually light effects aren't made of Lego, not even lightsaber blades. What am I aiming for? Oh, there.
My turn. It's all about me now.
Oh wait, imagine if I missed that mini kit.
Good work, Flash.
Thanks. I used the bricks from Flash Tower.
You mean Wayne Tower?
No, pretty sure it's called Flash Tower because it's mine.
Green Lantern. He's alive. How wonderful!
I know. I love that he isn't dead. How about a hug?
I don't know. What if he's a zombie?
And I thought he was dead.
But it all worked out in the end.
What is going on with everybody?
Long story.
Let's get back to the Watchtower.
What about Brainiac?
He'll be fine.
Well, for now. Big trouble, little Gotham. It just so happens that that movie was probably one of the biggest source inspirations for like early Mortal Kombat lore, because like it's straight up the MK1 design for Shang Tsung. Brainiac could probably get out of the ship and walk out those huge gaps in the bars. Again, foresight. It helps to have some.
Watch where you're walking. There's 22 million people in these.
Brainiac channeled our power rings through some kind of crystal.
Wait! I have a piece of it!
That looks sharp.
It's gonna be too small to do any good.
Take it easy, lady.
Be a lot easier if they didn't give into emotions, huh, Robin?
Pretty sure grumpiness is an emotion.
If we had a full-size crystal and the power of the lanterns, we could restore the Earth.
I can use the crystals at my Fortress of Solitude to try to create a duplicate.
Love him!
We still need the power of the other rings. Any idea where the other lanterns are?
The explosion sent me back to Oa. home of the source of my power. I'm guessing they were thrown back to the source planets of their power rings, too.
Blue, Indigo, and Violet shouldn't be any trouble.
How are you gonna get villains like Sinestro, Atrocitus, and Larfleeze to help?
Maybe we don't need to ask. If we could get a hold of their power batteries, the energy contained within should be enough.
How would we even get close to them?
I'm not sure this worked out right.
I don't think so either. This outfit makes my hips look big.
I'm Batman.
Green Lantern will take you as our prisoner, trading you to your enemies. Once we're close enough, we'll create a distraction so you can grab the power back.
Bundy, come to help!
He's pretty strong.
And smart, also!
We're bringing him.
Good luck! I hope they'll be okay.
She better not mess up my outfit.
I love my new one. I'm Batman.
So, probably best if you all come with me to the fortress.
Okay. So from here on, I'm guessing it's up to us the order in which we hunt the various rings. So, is there any preference for which one we go for first? So, Batman's face is just covered by white paint in the Joker disguise. Does everyone know who he is now? That's a good question, because yeah, it's a very good question. Anyway, do you have any preference where we go first? Because, what are the options again? Power of Love, that's pink. Need for Greed. I probably like that one especially because, well, that was the first platinum trophy I ever streamed, Need for Speed Rivals. Anyway, that's orange. A Blue Hope. Jailhouse Knock, that's, I think, Indigo. And All the Rage, that's definitely red. In terms of like the names of the levels, I'm kind of split between these two. My choice goes for Power of Love. I think it is. There's a lot that it already shows us, like everything to go for, like the gold brick for finishing story mode, superhero mini kits, character tokens, red brick, and Adam West in Peril, and just total gold bricks to go for here. Alright, welcome to Zamaron. That's the level I mentioned earlier. The one to play as your one true pairing.
Flash, I have a bad feeling about this.
Halt, intruders! You dare to steal from us?
No, we just wanted to...
Silence!
A bad... What's the Oh...
It's not part of the plan. But we must defend ourselves.
So, they're actually attacking us, right? It's not just me being scared?
That was a finisher and a half. What's the little Star Trek references?
Good idea. One of them could try and steal my mask or something.
This is one of the few video game levels where the generic enemies are female, like the Cloud City level in Force Unleashed. I'm guessing you're talking about the one in the PS2 version where there are like Twi'lek... where there are like Twi'leks among the thugs. Yeah, I think most thugs were female Twi'leks. I will say, it says a lot that the main story is all you get on PS2, whereas Wii has like a versus mode, and the PSP has like historic battles and stuff. Because I mean, I get that the PS2 was such a powerhouse that it was the longest lasting piece of flagship console hardware of its generation. and that's primarily why it lasted as come on, give me the... Thank you.
You wouldn't leave your old pal Adam West in a jam like this, would you?
I'll tell you one thing, mate. I could do with a lot more of what these lantern rings have to offer. Hey Red, Adam West is in trouble. He's stuck on a He's stuck on a planet of love, surrounded by beautiful women. You wouldn't want to leave him behind in this dismal state, would you? Not necessarily. Especially since I, for one, would feel like I'm very much lacking what this planet has to offer. But,
No, I'm Adam West, and I'm in some kind of peril.
well, I don't know if any of these three have an illumination suit, so... Zamoran Warriors, release Adam West and take me in his stead. For real, please take me. I'd say the same thing, except, I have plenty still to do here on Earth. Come on, blow up the... Thank you. Give me the mini kit. Well, let's switch to the stupid... Tell you one thing, it says a lot that the Joker is the only one whose electricity suit doesn't need that conduit because, well... he already has his joy buzzer. Cyborg. These alien women remind me of someone. Was I ever in a team with an alien woman? Don't seem to recall. We have to wonder how far away this place is from Tamaran, where Starfire comes from. Oh, you're funny. Dropping all the studs over there like that. Thank you very much.
Manhunter! Don't leave us here!
Do not fret. I will destroy the power source to lower the force field. Now to find a way inside. Perhaps the energy beam from that statue can help.
No fair! I want a statue!
You have a statue, back at the Hall of Justice. I want that one too.
Oh, for God's sake. Setting flash right specifically can't come fast enough. I mean, between that and the Sapphire's mistaking a Cyborg for the Tin Man, we already have enough problems. My favorite thing about Martian Manhunter, no theme music. Oh, wait, Barry, you want something to do? Here's a treadmill. Effing dope. Flat out! You have to imagine if Colin McRae is like his motorsports hero for that saying alone. Oh. I'm surprised that Flash doesn't try to claim all the Zamaron warriors as new girlfriends. That's what I'd do if I were here, and I wasn't even hit by that greed beam. Well, maybe they're maybe the point they're trying to make is that lust is a separate deadly sin from greed. I mean, they may be rooted in like the same sort of emotions, but Alright, that's fair enough. Huh. Maybe I was hit by the lust beam, though. Hey, oi! I feel kind of bad for killing the warriors in this level. I mean, I get where you're coming from. The main reason I feel bad is because, well, ever since I was a kid, miscommunication has always been like one of my biggest problems. Unless I do it with Ivy's Kiss of Death, of course. Then it's progressive. Alright. Love that the spacesuits are powered by Octane. I was wondering when I would point that out, because the Octane point implies some sort of continuity with the Lego Movie, and yet we know from Dimensions that, fun fact, the 2006 Batcave set had Octane containers. Octane existed long before the Lego Movie. Well, exactly, that's my point. If they wanted to imply continuity with the Lego Movie, then they'd have to do it some other way than via Octane, because, well, I think it was in Lego City Undercover as well. And we already know, and anyway, from Lego Dimensions, we already know that both are their own worlds. It was already established in the 90s whenever Lego needed oil in any of their sets. I don't think they're implying continuity with the Lego Movie, just Lego itself. Yeah, exactly. That's the point. There's a Lego AT-AT set with Octane fuel cells too. Which is exactly the point. If you want to imply continuity, there are other ways to do it. Other ways that don't tie into just Lego generally. I just refueled!
Oh, that's huge! Mine!
Caution flash. I doubt that it's unprotected.
That's what I thought.
Now that's something I should be scared of! Having a pet like that would be awesome! I want one!
That force field. We're trapped.
Trapped? Oh no! Game over!
Remain calm, Cyborg. We need to find a way to fight that beast.
Nothing says love like a giant man-eating worm creature. Well, maybe this construct was designed with the intent to be like worm with a Y, so it's sort of implying a connection with like temptation incarnate. Aww, it likes the harp, so... Wait, does that mean it would get along well with Fluffy? Sorry... Boosh! Oh!
It worked! But where'd the monster go?
I reckon it's fleeing to... Yeah, I noticed the Harry Potter connection too. Still, could be worse. I was just watching. I was watching the Achievement Hunters Let's Watches for a horror game called Layers of Fear, and a top 10 moment from the whole series easily has to be when. Oh, you need Brainiac to get the Bat Mini Kit. Quick, we gotta seduce Brainiac. Yeah, because seduction works against inorganic life forms. I wouldn't be surprised if the Star Sapphires were able to find a way to make it work. I don't doubt that, but it would probably be their greatest challenge if they're able to pull it off. You never know. Ivy's Kiss of Death works against Brainiac's droids. Okay, now. Don't need to worry about superhero anymore. Alright, woof. Aww, cake! One that immediately explodes into a mini kit. Thank you. A practical joke, but a joke nonetheless.
The creature appears to have a weakness for romance.
I hope you're not suggesting we ask it out.
There are other ways to allure demons. We just ask Ishtar. Whoa! Okay. Who does this thing think it's attracting with that? I mean, like, the music might help, but... Oh, I was just about to... Thank you. Go! Light the fuse. And... boosh!
Hey, I wanted that back. It's mine.
No, it's back again. You said this place wouldn't be scary, Manhunter, and I believed you!
Cyborg, we must try and remain calm and concentrate on the task at hand.
Come off it! Concentrate, concentrate. Ah! Well, how Mansion Manhunter, a completely organic life form, is acting robotic, and Cyborg. Come on, take flight, you blithering idiot! Let me. Thank you. Love how Martian Manhunter, a completely organic life form, is acting robotic, and Cyborg, the, well, robotic one, the Cyborg, is acting emotional. The car! Alright, now. Waboosh!
Gentlemen, my apologies. Love can be quite a wild emotion to tame.
Greetings, Star Sapphire. I bring word from Hal Jordan. We need your help in reverting the damage done by Brainiac to the planet Earth.
Anything for Hal. Lead the way.
Mine. 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 Mine.
Yeah, that's kind of a part of the problem. Power of love. Is that mini kit build gonna be a, gonna just be a pink power battery? Oh.
Another textbook landing.
Don't know if I'd call it textbook, but it was a landing, certainly. Anyway, so where are we going now? I mean, the Need for Speed thing wants me to... makes me want to go... another happy landing. Yeah. Anyway, you have any preference on where we go next? Because Blue, I know you'll appreciate the title of. There might be a couple of Elvis bores who might appreciate this title. You can go Need for Speed if you want, but if you're up to me, I'd go with your channel name to the Red J Lantern P. There's also another hot blue girl on that level. I'm guessing she's who you're thinking of.
Yeesh. How do people live here?
Let's not stay long enough to find out.
Hey, this river is full of raspberry jam. It's pretty good, too.
The source is over there.
Whoa. You think this place looks angry enough?
Yeah, Atrocitus and the rest of the Red Lantern Corps aren't exactly into yoga.
Careful, team. Try not to fall into the red stuff.
Huh? Oh. Okay, so oh, well,
Red Lantern's coming to stop us? It's so exasperating.
shame Firefly didn't come along, especially since he apparently has nothing better to do. I know, because I mean, We've really appreciated him for that.
That shield looks like it belonged to the Manhunters.
What? Like Martian Manhunter?
No. They were a race of robots created by the Guardians.
History lesson's over. Let's find a way inside.
Hey, you want another pretty blue? You want another pretty blue girl? I think we just found our character token. Okay. What construct has the ring got for us today? You got Bleeze! I'm guessing if it really wants to go all in on lanterns, we'll get Dexstar at some point as well. Oh. This almost feels more like a Lego Green Lantern game than a Lego Batman game at times. Yeah, it makes me feel like, thankfully they remembered to put Adam West in instead of Ryan Reynolds. Oh. I mean, he feels more... I mean, I think he prefers to be associated with Deadpool than Green Lantern anyway. Because, I mean... I think the one takeaway people got from that movie is that Martin Campbell should stick to the very 007 style that he's known for. Because I mean, he did introduce probably the two biggest name 007 actors to date, being Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig. No, I hate Deadpool. He can be Detective Pikachu for me if he insists on not being Green Lantern. I mean, I get why people said that Danny DeVito would have worked better as, like, for, like, that gruff detective voice, but given, like, the reveal at the end, he certainly would have worked for that. So if the price we had to pay was to get Ryan Reynolds, then so be it. I will say, given that the Detective Pikachu game was more of a thing from Creatures rather than Game Freak, and Creatures is very much a spiritual successor to the developers of Earthbound, which is I think why they made Mother 3. I will say that did give me something of a surprise to hear an offhanded jab at Cynthia, because I mean, yes, she is like the most terrifying champion of all time, but only like, but if the version of Pokemon you go with is the one
Something we can use to get past.
Solomon Grundy, look.
Is the one made by is the one from like all the side games made by creatures. You're not exactly gonna get why people are so terrified of Cynthia. Come on, everyone loves Cynthia. I mean, yeah, she's rocking that design, but unless you've actually fought her, you wouldn't exactly know that she's someone you're supposed to, that her opponents are supposed to fear. I mean, up until the introduction of the fairy type, Spiritomb had no weaknesses. And I mean, Garchomp, for crying out loud. Garchomp, Togekiss. Cynthia is stacked. I'll never get why they removed Wonder Woman's super strength in this game, but yeah, big zombies stronger than Amazon goddess makes sense to me. Ah, Nikolai have big heart. That is why that translates to big strength. Oh, Cynthia is stacked, all right.
Almost there. Also, the red power battery feeds on rage. So everyone chill, okay?
But how can I chill when I'm full of Red Lantern rage? That's so idiotic!
Well, maybe that's the point. Red Lanterns are only really welcoming to anyone who's gone through the whole process of like anger leading to hate, hate leading to suffering, and thus giving. Wait, I just realized something. You see that giant skeleton? You see how clearly not made of Lego? Are those normal humans? I think I can see where you're getting at. I mean, in the early days, Million Stud bonuses were certainly themed around the idea of like it's you playing with your Legos in in like a little toy box. Oh, of course, that's a mini kit. Ahoy there! Nope. Lethal Disguise does not come with any illumination functions. You know, I for one would have thought that Batman's Joker disguise would come with like the joy buzzer, so that he still has his like electrical stuff. Who does Atrocitus think he is? Donkey Kong? Oh! I mean, these days he's the voice of Shao Kahn, so, which is, I think, somewhat appropriate, but who does Atrocitus think he is? He's the leader of the... He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. He's the first member of the Red Lantern crew.
That did it. Hope this Atrocitus guy's nice. Yeah, I don't count on it.
Well, it says a lot that composer Grant Kirkhope shouted out the Mario movie for using that for using the DK rap. His red lantern ring can fire in spurts. If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt.
Atrocitus, intruders have been spotted. They've defeated a number of our forces already.
Pathetic! Let me demonstrate the true power of Ra's Unleashed!
Did you hear that? What on earth was it?
Trouble.
Lantern, what is that thing? It's the Butcher. The physical embodiment of rage.
Butcher? What happened to the baker? Or the candlestick maker?
This is a lot that I only know that phrase from like the beginning of from like the opening of the Matilda movie, and that's the original one from the 90s, not the Netflix remake derived more from the stage musical. Alright, Reese, what do you... Whoa! Atrocitus' creator is actually a grifter in real life. He actually bought a bunch of Rose Tico toys just to destroy them. Makes me wonder if Atrocitus is something of a self-insert. And Rose Tico isn't necessarily the main problem in and of herself. It's more so that The Last Jedi was designed to be sort of the antithesis to the thesis presented in The Force Awakens. And using the thesis, antithesis, synthesis model as like the corporate way to reintroduce Star Wars to the mid to late 2010s. Is not something that's going to win over long-time fans. And even The Force Awakens, that was sort of like the that was sort of like the equivalent of like a flash car that intended to have like
Carry Hal over your shoulder.
Okay, I want to contribute ideas too. Who are you?
Who am I? You can call me Joker!
And I'm Lex Luthor, the greatest criminal mind of our time.
Not hero in disguise, right?
And I'm Cheetah. Wow.
What do you want?
Oh, it's not what we want, it's what you want. Your enemy, Green Lantern.
That was me. Pulled muscle when I threw him down. What do you want in return?
We want your help conquering Earth.
You think I'd waste my time with a stupid planet like Earth?
We don't want to waste your time. Just put us in charge and then you can go.
I'm going to need something more than just Green Lantern. We should go out to dinner.
I'd rather starve.
You're my kind of fool.
Clearly.
Come on, you stupid! Spirit. Strange. Let me have the lantern when I got angry.
Peas in a pod, you and I.
Are you even listening to me?
You know, on second thought, we don't need your help.
There we go.
What?
It was a joke.
So you were just wasting my time? That's funny to you?
Yes.
You guys really
Thanks.
more than normal.
Well, that was all the rage. Supposed to be fair, it's about time I started wrapping things up. So, at least we did. Yep, so is every... I'm guessing every... Yep, Bleeze unlocked. I wonder if this was inspired by the Super Friends cartoon where Darkseid was obsessed with marrying Wonder Woman for some reason. That exchange in particular, you can certainly read it as such. For a second I thought that was one of the Penguin's little penguin minions. Was that one of the detached boosters from the Bat Rocket? Okay, well, I think we're about ready to... It's about time to start signing off. But at least I think that with the way things have been going, we'll probably be done with story mode by the end of next stream. And I mean, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, till then, thank you all for watching. See you guys next time.